What's up guys, TJ got Kicks89 here back with another product review, especially for you guys. Today we have got a pair that I didn't really expect to get or scoop up for that matter. Long story short, during Raya, Faisal was around and he was looking for, we were intrigued by the Adifoam Qs that were sitting at JD. They tried them on, Abang Rahmat tried them on, and ultimately we didn't end up getting it because it was a bit expensive at the time. 229 for something that's as simple as this. Basically, fast forward, I was over at Penang Design Outlet and I almost pulled the trigger on a pair, the marble ones, but I found these on Zalora for 148 ringgit inclusive of shipping here in Peninsular Malaysia at least. So this is the Anta C37 the tag says beach sandals, but apparently they're just called the C37 sandals. So this is from the brand Anta. Shouts out to Kyrie for signing with this brand. I've never actually tried a pair of Antas on court before. I've tried them off court, different running styles and whatnot, and this would be the next Anta that I would try. So it just comes in this simple brown box with the Anta branding, some size conversion chart down there to help you out. We got a QR code just right there, and this is basically the product code and sticker and all that. So let's get into the actual shoe slash slippers. So I know what you guys are gonna say. This is basically a Yeezy foam runner knockoff. Yes, it is that. The Yeezy foam runners have its own shortcomings for that matter, but this is essentially the shoe slash sandals. So I believe C37 is the name of the foam that they use inside here. This orange thingy. This is the C37 foam, and it's just basically this alien forward, fashion forward design shell, basically exactly like the Adifoam Q and exactly like the foam runners, but the foam runners don't have one thing, and they don't have this removable part of the midsole. So basically I'm a sucker for drop-in insoles because ever since the Jordan 2011, I've had millions laying around. Sorry, were they 2000? I forgot. Or was it the? Yeah, I think it was the 2011. The 2011 was the Jordan drop-in, and then I've got the Kobe's with the drop-in midsole. So I actually wanted to buy this to try out if I could slide in the full-length LeBron Zoom Lunar Lawn midsole. I tried it earlier and it's not exactly a one-to-one fit, but hey, just in case you were wondering and just in case you wanted to try. So the shoe actually has very minimal Anta branding. You can barely tell where it is if you don't look very closely, but that is actually the only branding that you have on the shoe, and that is the Anta logo just right there. The foam, I believe, is just this EVA Phylon injected foam, the main shell at least, and it looks to be based on the websites and the various sellers punya description of the shoe. They say it's supposed to be an outdoor like a trek ready sandal slipper, but Faisal just wants to use this just so that he doesn't get his feet wet in the rain when he's riding over in Kuching. I do want to highlight though that the bottoms are not very grippy. It's obviously the same one-piece foam as the top here, so you're not going to be getting great traction. Obviously, if you're looking to use this for harder activities, I don't believe this is going to be the best traction. I mean, even the foam runners for that matter is not the best value for money traction that you can get. So the main piece of technology in the C37 sandal is, sorry, I'm just intrigued by all the copywriting inside here. Just says men's size 9C. And if you take that out, you basically get a hollow midsole that I can just put in my pocket and be right back. boing, and just a little bit of movement visual. That is the C37 logo for the foam, just right there with some writing that I do not understand because I don't speak the language. But you do have like these numbers all over the midsole. There's one there, another one there, a size 9 obviously, and this is supposed to be where you put the QR code, I think. L277, just right there. That 27.6 I assume is the length of this, and I don't think you're supposed to custom tailor this to basically suit your foot shape, because I believe if you do that, then the foam may lose its cushioning qualities. But this off the cuff looks to be decently cushioned and has an amazing bounce back when you're just applying pressure with your fingers, and I think that plays an important part in the quality of the sandal. For $147, you're getting a bang for buck when you're buying this sandal. What's interesting to note is that on the top you have textured ridges, so they help with traction, your sole's traction within the sandal, so you're not slipping around that much. And that's just essentially it. That just covers the entire shoe. I want to call this a shoe. I think it's best to call these clogs, right? So that's what they look like. That hit of orange is really nice. It's a shame that it doesn't peek through except from the bottom, when you have it there in the bottom. Like, it's not peeking through the sides, which would be pretty nice, which is exactly like what the Adifoam Q does. A top-down view. And lastly, the bottom. So I guess that takes care of the review of the, I want to say Adifoam Q. That takes care of the review of the Anta C37 beach sandals. Anta Malaysia, Anta Sports, if you're watching this, if you want to hit me up with sponsorships, be my guest. I love reviewing products. I love testing products. I love just telling people how I feel about products, I guess. And if y'all want to send basketball stuff my way to review too, please be my guest as well. But this is the Anta C37 beach sandals, or copy of the foam runners. But hey, this is one of the best pickups of this month, I believe. And that takes care of the review. Anta Sports. TJ got kick saying now. See you guys at the next one. Peace.